Hello everybody, this is Joe here from Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures on YouTube. Now, as you probably know, that at the start of this week we have seen the reopening of the non-essential shops, including department stores such as John Lewis and all the other big stores under strict measures, and the shopping centres have got dotted lines all over to help people navigate themselves and keep their distance during this difficult, critical time of the pandemic of coronavirus. And as you probably know, Debenhams is being shut still at Merry Hill, along with a few other stores, because they are awaiting whenever they will reopen again at some point. And as you probably might know, that I could soon be starting to return to do public transport videos, me being back on the bus, but apparently it's going to be a lot different compared to how it was before. As you probably might know, that due to reducing the spread of the coronavirus, all of us are having to wear face coverings like face masks and so on, so we can limit the spread of the coronavirus and then come out the other side. And as you probably know, a drug has been found for people who have got the virus, and they will continue to have that done during this difficult time. We are getting the virus to improve, as it's improving every day. We need to see the death rate go down so we can avoid a second spike of infection, because I know we cannot return to our normal way of living just yet, because if we did, we'll be back to square one, we'll be back to a second peak. We'll be on a second peak, which none of us would want, and of course our efforts will be wasted. So remember, please stay alert, control the virus and save lives, which I'll get to at the end. So far, at the start of next month, as you know, we're in June, but we're soon coming to the end of June, and as you probably might know, that colleges have begun phased reopenings for students to come in and do technical elements, and they've put in one-way systems throughout the buildings to help keep the students safe and the staff as well. And also it's been very difficult this year, 2020, and I'm sure that we'll come out the other end at some point. And now I'm going to make a formal review on what is to happen at the start of July. So anyway, as you probably know, in July we'll see the reopening of gyms and leisure centres. They will all set to reopen once again under strict measures. There is a doubt that the leisure centres that have fun pools like Stourbridge, Wolverhampton and all the other places that have fun pools, I doubt they are going to have their fun pools in operation as just yet. But however, you always need to check every of their website that's got a fun pool on site, and they will give you the information whenever those fun pools are going to reopen again. Because at the minute they're going to do like the lanes pool, because you can social distance, because you can keep the 2 metre distance in those pools, but there's not been a confirmation if fun pools are going to reopen just yet. And so the fun pools will have to wait on that, and the same will go with cafes. And as you probably might know, that in July we'll see the opening of hospitality. So that will see the likes of the pubs, cafes, bars and restaurants. They will set to reopen again at some point when they think it's safe to do so under strict measures. And other than that, we'll see the opening of amusement centres, but we doubt if anyone is going to play on those pushers, because I know it's really difficult to manage, especially if you have the corona. So I bet PPE is going to be probably the number one priority, like having to wear safety gloves. But however, most places now have put hand sanitisers all over the place. I bet they should keep them in permanently, because that would be very environmentally friendly to customers that come in and out those shops, and that has proved so successfully. Other than that, I would like to make another formal message. We don't know how long this coronavirus is going to go on for, but sometime next week or the week after, don't know yet, I'm going to make an announcement regarding on returning to public transport, because it's been 3 months since I've last been on the buses, and like the last time I was on a bus, was on the last day of when we can have a full-time use, and the last ever bus film was the day before, and it was the 226 Dudley to Merry Hill, operated by Diamond Buses. And I'm sure really soon I'll be out on the buses and hoping to film the new 44 going from Halesowen to Bromsgrove via the Rubery Great Park. And we'll find out to see how successful this goes. And sometime next week I will make another video update regarding on what is going to happen next. So what I would like to say, viewers, take care of yourselves and your families, and also remember, stay alert, control the virus, and save lives. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you again soon at Joe's Bus, Train, Plane, Lift Adventures.